everybody. My name is Ryan Flahive, Team Infinite 65503. This is my quarantine in the bag. It is the 27th of March, 2020. Been home working like probably most of the rest of you for the last 4 days. Kids doing online work. Wife's doing her work from home. So trying to do my best out in the garage, which has turned into a workspace for me. You can see some of my stuff in the back. But I thought I'd take a few minutes today and show you what I use to play disc golf when we're allowed to play disc golf. Alright, so show you first I've always got my stool. Can't go anywhere without a stool. And this is my cart. You can mostly see it's a 3-wheel golf cart. It's a CaddyTek Easy Go. Folds up and fits into the trunk of my Fiesta. On the back side here, you can see I kind of accessorized it. You can't see the cooler down here. But there's a little cooler down here that holds your favorite beverage. Grab one of those. You can see there's a pocket here. This is my 2014 St. Louis Open Touch. Came with the players pack. Fits 3 frisbees in it. My putters. And so I've got nice, easy access. These are my primary putters. These are kind of firm, almost concave Money Wizards with the Santa Fe disc golf stamp. And then my backup, my kind of long distance putter, the Cohort, Infinite Cohort. Our blend, it's heavy, you can get them. Hopefully they hold up. Of course, you got my Team Infinite towel. You got that first tag. I think these were from 2016 or 17. I got my Stroker Ace disc golf card there. Stroker Ace, Boognish, Ween, all that stuff. I'm a tunes guy. I listen to a lot of tunes through the speaker. Phone goes right up here. Sunflower seeds go right in here. And I'm basically hands-free. I can more or less play around the golf without having to touch or carry anything. So, getting into my bag, showed you my putters, the other 2 discs, and I'm carrying probably the first Discmania grip bag, the very first A1X or whatever it was called. It's held up really well. The cart saves it a lot. So I'm able to keep my putters there. I throw a Jawbreaker Buzz. Love this thing. It's floaty out of the box. Since I play at 7,000 feet, I like more understable plastic. This base stuff is really nice. It's got the II Thunderbird Institute of American Indian Arts. It's where I work. It's where we have a beautiful par 61. Medium harp. Don't know what I'd do without a medium harp. You can kind of, I like to air bounce my up shots within 200 feet, and this thing pretty much goes exactly where you tell it to. Other mid-ranges in the bag, 2 other buzzes. The 4-time Macbeth buzzes. I think these very first ones that came out are some of the best buzzes I've ever thrown. I've been throwing them for a long time. So that's a great one, and I just started putting a Buzz SS. It's kind of right in between my Jawbreaker Buzz and my ESP Buzz. So that is more or less my that's my mid-range bag, my putters and those 4 frisbees. Moving into fairways, the disc I throw the most is my Triple X. It's an Opto Triple X. I've been trying to beat it in and it just refuses. I've been throwing this thing for like 4 years, 5 years. It's been in the bag. It's got a bunch of aces on it. Speed 7 is my jam, and this is a really overstable Speed 7. And as you go down the Speed 7 list, most overstable, and then I have this 167 AJ T-Bird that, like the Triple X, refuses to break in. Next down the Speed 7 is the first run Luster FD. This thing cruises, and the Luster FDs they've made in the last couple of years can't come anywhere close. We got this in probably January of 17. So this is a really, really great disc. They're coveted around here. And on the same mold, I love a PFD. This is my most understable disc in my bag. It's the most controllable. If I'm throwing at sea level, it's hyzer flip all day around here. I could basically throw it on any line it's going to hold without coming out. So those are my Speed 7 frisbees. As you can see, I like that. I get these little sausage fingers, and I have a 3-finger grip. I don't put my pinky in. So for me to get that good 3-finger grip and get on top of the frisbee, I like to have a narrower rim. And as you get older like me, I'm 41, you tend to slow things down anyway. Moving up the scale in speed are my PDs. Right now I have 4 in the bag. I have 4 PDs. This is the one I throw the most. It's a 159 SPD. It was penned. It's not etched. This thing cruises. I can throw this thing as far as any disc in my bag. I call this my Sean Duggins PD. Shout out to my boy Sean Duggins, who gave me this frisbee. It's the first run star PD, and it's unlike any other PD I've ever thrown. Just cruises straight with a little bit of fade at the end. My most overstable PD. It's a patent number, penned. It was tournament stamped. I don't know. I used to have 3 of these. Now I'm down to just 1. This is my most overstable. I can throw it forehand primarily, or I can throw it into a headwind for a good controlled shot. Just a couple weeks ago, I put a PD back into my bag. This is one of the old freak stamps that I wiped years ago, probably 8 years ago. It found its way into the bag just kind of during field practice. So those are my PDs, and that makes up a bulk of my bag, the 7s and the 10s. One more notch up. Disc that made it in my bag about, I don't know, 6 months ago. The Discraft Thrashers. Speed 11, glide 6. Pretty understable, but when you throw it on a hyzer, it goes a long way. It just wants to keep going on a hyzer. So I throw this in tailwinds when I need a little bit more than a PD will give me. Moving up into distance drivers, kind of more of a utility just for me in my PD2s. So this is a John Blaine Tompkins Supreme Flight Bubble PD2 from probably 2017 or 2018. 166, but still pretty overstable. This is the old Chaos stamp, the old penned kind of gummy PD2s. This thing's a beefcake. This is a headwind, and you know, mostly for forehand, everything that needs to go right, that's kind of for that. If I need big distance without a whole lot of control, I go to either a Shrike or my 2 DDXs. Now I throw my DDXs more than I throw the Shrike. I actually just got this back. I lost it for 8 months, and some dude just happened to have it on the course last week. So shout out to that dude for giving me that. But my DDXs, you know, with my arm speed, these are almost headwind discs for me. I can't throw destroyers. So DDXs with the turn bottom and the destroyer top and the anhyzer top on it really fits my arm slot well. I don't have to overpower it, but yet even when I do throw them a long way, they don't go as far as like my best PD or my best FD. Those just feel better in my hand. I get more control and more glide out of them. So what else do I carry in my bag? Got this old CE. It's the Little Flyers Mini. I've been using this for years. Sierra Nevada Mini, and then the IAIM Classic Metal Mini from last year. What else do I carry in my bag? I think that's it. I do have a umbrella attachment, so when it's raining or snowing, I don't get wet. I like to play old man golf. I like to be comfortable when I'm golfing. It's really easy for me to push this cart around and take all that strain off of my beat up shoulders. So that's what I got for you. I hope to see some of your in the bags, and thanks to Jake for having this channel.